First of all, tell me why you're running.
Well, so currently I'm a commissioner in the First Ward. I was elected in 2017. And to be quite honest, it wasn't necessarily on my radar to run for mayor at this point. But I was asked by my fellow commissioners and asked by several residents to throw my hat in the ring. So just right out of the gate, I started to have this tremendous amount of support. So I really took some time, about a month and a half, to serious contemplation with my family about whether or not I wanted to do this, and we decided to go for it, to try.
What are your priorities?
In terms of...
If elected mayor.
If elected mayor, so one of the biggest priorities is to increase transparency and collaboration in our local government. Right now, it's a very top-down management style, which is fine because that's a management style. But I think, along with most of my fellow commissioners, that we can do a little bit better. We can have more collaboration and collaboration within the commission itself, communication and collaboration within the city and the schools. I've met with all school board members, and unanimously everyone feels that we can do better there, the city and the school relationship. I also believe in increased transparency in things such as board appointments. Right now we have a number of community boards where residents are appointed, and that appointment process currently is not transparent. Most communities around our area post the positions publicly and encourage residents to apply, and that's not happening right now, and I think that's a big miss. I think the residents in East Grand Rapids are some of the most engaged and informed residents I've met, and I've lived in a number of different communities. Our residents are incredibly engaged and informed, and not utilizing that piece is a big miss for our community.
How do you get people to understand the whole, some of the issues you're talking about, transparency and that sort of thing?
Mm-hmm. Well, I go door to door and I talk to the residents, and ever since being elected commissioner, I have held a monthly coffee where I ask residents from all over the community to sit down with me, and we engage about what residents would like to see change in East Grand Rapids, what they'd like to never see change in East Grand Rapids. It's just that really nice exchange that I think is really important for community leaders to have with residents. I think the only way that we can truly represent our residents is by listening to them. So in listening to them, I hear that some of the biggest things they'd like to see improved would be our Gaslight Village downtown area, more increased foot traffic to the area. I've also spoken to several business owners that would like to see increased foot traffic to Gaslight Village. Now that can be encouraging businesses to come to the area, helping businesses remain in our area. Right now we have a lot of businesses that are leaving Gaslight Village, and there's a lot of turnover. So for example, in Rockford, their city manager, part of his job is to encourage businesses to come to Rockford, and they're doing very well. And in fact, that's how we lost one of our local businesses, is they were recruited out. And I'd like to see more oversight in that realm, and trying to attract businesses that are appropriate to Gaslight Village, and then increasing foot traffic with more festivals or, food truck Fridays. Fun stuff like that to get the residents more engaged in Gaslight and increase foot traffic to our local businesses. Another thing that we're undergoing right now is the Parks and Recreation Master Plan. It was actually just approved by the City Commission last night at our meeting. And the residents have spoken out through a survey process and then through several public work sessions that they'd like to see Manhattan Park, one of our largest parks, improved with updated playground equipment that's universally accessible, better fields, possibly a splash pad, and then also improvements on other local parks in the area. And though now we have that master plan implemented, we can, our city staff can go forward and try to get the grant monies necessary to do that. And I would look forward to working with city staff in trying to get that grant money so we can improve our parks.
Well, at the end of the interview, and we always open up the camera and the mic to anything that we may not have talked about, that you can just tell viewers what they need to know about you and your candidacy.
The candidacy has been, it's been a wonderful experience, and win or lose, this has just been a tremendous honor to be able to go through this process. I'm thrilled to have the support. I do have the support of 5 of 6 sitting commissioners currently and the entire endorsing school board. That is something that is unprecedented and I think is very telling in this election. So I'm grateful, I'm humbled and honored by that support, and yeah, I'm just putting my best foot forward, and we'll see what happens. So, thank you.